Okay, so welcome to our home gym. We call it the land cave. But just to give you a quick overview, essentially starting from the floor up, these are just horse stall mats that we got from Tractor Supply. We got the diamond plating for the texture and just sealed the joints with some Gorilla Tape. So they're 4x6 and they're about 3/4 inches thick, pretty heavy, and we actually put some paper, some heavy duty construction paper down to protect the floor. But I mean, they've been great, love them. So other than that, actually we went all road. Everything else in here is from road. Okay, so on the power rack, what we decided was to go with the Road 3 Monster Light. Light being really just the hardware. This 5/8 hardware. A lot of people like the bigger hardware, but I like the smaller. And along with that, we got the wall attachment because we knew we were going to put it close to the wall and wanted some extra stability. The pull-up bar attachment comes standard, definitely needed that. And as far as the bench, we went with the 3.0 adjustable road bench. And let me tell you, it is a heavy-duty sucker. Very heavy, very solid. I'll pull it out here so you can see kind of the adjustment. You got some adjustment here on the seat, but the back adjustment, you know, you can get a really good variation in the angle for your workouts. So, as far as like the weights that we ordered, we got a bumper set that I think, so it's like the bumpers come in this set 45, 35, 25, 10. I think if you add all that up, what's that? 80, 105, 150, 230, I think is the set. So we got that, and then we added on some little change plates here just for stripping when we just need to do incremental stuff. And they also work real well with our curl bar. So the bars that we got what they call their Ohio bar in this black finish. It's a standard barbell. Of course, the curl bar. And then this monstrosity, which is their Road Trap Bar 2 TB2. This thing weighs like 65 pounds on its own, and it is super tall. It's got a lot of room for plates, you know, so if you're just a powerlifting monster, it's probably the bar you're looking for. But this has been a game changer for us on our lower body workouts. Okay, so that's pretty much the power rack and the weights that we ordered in the bars. But we did get a couple of accessories for the power rack. One that we use all the time is this Matador dip station, and we love it. I won't attach it, but it just attaches on the side of your rack like that. Very solid. At least for us. I actually saw some, when we were reading reviews online, there were a few negative reviews out there that wasn't stable enough. We haven't found that to be the case. Maybe it's because we're not, 300-pound power lifters, but it's been great for us. The other attachment that we got for the rack is this guy right here. It's called a landmine. And essentially what you do is you take your bar and you insert it, and then it becomes a lever essentially for doing, you can do shoulder presses, or some people will actually do back work where they're doing rows. Some people will use it for back work where they're doing like rows and that sort of thing. So we don't use it a lot yet because we focus mainly on dumbbells, and that's actually a good segue to talk about kind of the bulk of our actual weights that we use is dumbbell. It is our dumbbell set. So we did kind of go all in on dumbbells. We use dumbbells in our workouts extensively. So we went with the Rogue dumbbell set with the neural grips. We go from 5 all the way up to 60. And we actually kind of filled in some of the gap sets, like right here is the 17 and a half. Oh, wait a second. I'm losing my pump. Superset. Yeah. That's for Dom. Okay, so we filled in some of those gaps, and basically we've got everything we need right here for the majority of our workouts. We also really like kettlebells, even though we don't do a lot of kettlebell swing exercises yet. I've kind of been experimenting with that a little. I really like to pair up like 2 different weights, you know, for like doing different things. You can do lunges or calf raises, or just carry this shit around. It's hard. And the fact that you're unbalancing, you know, really works the core. So, you know, love the kettles. And, you know, we had to have a place to put it, so one thing we really wanted to do is get a good storage system, and this particular dumbbell rack it's a beast in itself. But we decided to put it on rollers in case we need to move this out clean or, you know, whatever. But so far, super happy with our dumbbell set. And then lastly, I'll just talk about some of the smaller accessories that we got to supplement our workouts. One thing, and these are not Rogue, don't even remember the name of the company, sorry, but we got these online. They're slant blocks that you can use to elevate your heel for like doing elevated squats or, you know, a variety of things. Really solid. Helps us put a little more emphasis on our quads. And then you can knock the light over. Also, you can see we've got an assortment of bands. You know, we use bands for, you know, isolating tricep extension like that right there. You can also use them to assist with like pull-ups, yada yada. But, and we did go ahead and get Rogue bands. We like stuff to be a little matchy-matchy, but, you know, and they've been good. And then this was kind of an expensive ad, but again, we like for things to match. And so we decided to get a soft plyo box. We did go with Rogue on it as well, and it's 3 different measurements on the 3 sides. We don't do a lot of plyometrics at this point. I don't want to risk the injury, but I'm planning on doing them in the off season after I get through Ironman Florida. But we do really use this a lot for like elevating, you know, your foot for an isolated Bulgarian lunge, and, you know, that sort of thing. But we did go ahead and go with Rogue because we like our stuff to match. So I think that's pretty much the nickel tour. Yeah, this is our gym. Okay, so one question you might have is, what does all this cost? And that's a good question. And before we made the decision to go with Rogue, we knew it was going to be expensive. It's a premium brand, made in the USA. But here's how it shakes out. All in, including the core stall mats, we're under $7,500. So I know it's a lot of money. This is a large part of our main hobby. And so we saw it as a, you know, lifetime investment. So we were actually happy to get in under 8,000. And so yeah, there you go. about $7,500 for what we just talked about.